Dick Van Dyke, the timeless entertainer whose infectious energy and boyish charm have captivated generations, continues to embody the spirit of joy and whimsy even as he approaches his centennial year. At 99 years young, Van Dyke, alongside his devoted wife of 13 years, Arlene Silver, opened the doors of their enchanting Malibu estate, Vandy Manor, for their annual Halloween extravaganza. This beloved tradition, now a cornerstone of their lives, transforms their home into a spectral wonderland, drawing neighborhood children and families into a night of live performances, spooky surprises, and heartfelt community bonding. Silver, 54, the vibrant force behind the event's evolution, took center stage quite literally, channeling her inner showwoman to deliver a spectacle that blended Broadway flair with Halloween's playful terror. As the sun dipped below the Pacific horizon on that crisp October evening, Vandy Manor came alive with the glow of jack-o'-lanterns, the rustle of animatronic creatures, and the laughter of costumed revelers, all orchestrated by a couple whose love story is as enduring as the classics Van Dyke made famous. The evening's highlight was Silver's grand performance, a meticulously crafted variety show that has grown from humble beginnings into a full-fledged production. Dressed in a resplendent Ursula costume, the sea witch from Disney's The Little Mermaid, Silver made her entrance with dramatic flair, her purple tentacles swirling as she lip-synced to the iconic "Poor Unfortunate Souls." Flanked by the Vandy Manor dancers, a troupe of talented performers she assembled, Silver commanded the makeshift stage with the poise of a seasoned diva. The audience of wide-eyed children and nostalgic adults erupted in applause as she transitioned seamlessly into a high-energy dance medley, grooving to Lady Gaga's Abracadabra, with its pulsating beats and mystical vibes, followed by Billie Eilish's brooding Bad Guy, infusing the track with a theatrical edge that had everyone swaying. Silver's voice, amplified through a portable sound system, echoed off the manor's walls, while fog machines and strobe lights created an otherworldly atmosphere that felt straight out of a Hollywood soundstage. From his vantage point in the wings, Van Dyke watched with the adoring gaze of a man utterly smitten. Seated in a comfortable director's chair, his eyes twinkled with pride as Silver owned the spotlight. Their partnership, forged in the fires of shared creativity and mutual admiration, was palpable in every stolen glance and knowing smile. "This is part of Dick that no one knows about him," Silver shared in a candid moment, her voice brimming with affection. "People associate him with Christmas, but he's totally Halloween all the way." Indeed, Van Dyke's love for the holiday runs deep, rooted in memories of simpler times. He regaled Silver with tales from his youth in the 1950s and 1960s, when he would orchestrate elaborate block parties on his street, complete with homemade decorations and neighborhood pranks that left everyone in stitches. Those stories ignited the spark for Vandy Manor's tradition, which began modestly about a decade ago with a few cardboard cutouts of monsters lurking in the backyard and Silver performing impromptu lip syncs on the front porch steps. What started as a filler thing, as Silver modestly puts it, has blossomed into something extraordinary. Early iterations featured scare actors darting from bushes to elicit playful shrieks, lifelike animatronics that groaned and lurched with eerie realism, and even professional puppeteers manipulating oversized spiders across the lawn. Belly dancers added an exotic twist, their fluid movements contrasting the rigid poses of ghostly figures. "We did a lip sync on the porch, on the steps in the middle, the front, and people loved it," Silver recalls, her eyes lighting up at the memory. But as the crowd swelled year after year, so did the ambition. Van Dyke, ever the visionary, suggested elevating the production. "Oh my God, we got to get a stage. We got to get lights." Thus, a professional-grade platform was erected in the driveway, rigged with spotlights, speakers, and a backdrop of velvet curtains that evoked old-time vaudeville. Silver, drawing on her background in production and performance, took the reins, turning the event into a family-friendly affair that welcomes even the tiniest trick-or-treaters. In recent seasons, Silver has refined the show to emphasize variety and inclusivity, ensuring it's a hit with all ages. "We have a little bit of everything," she explains. "The stage show is more of a variety show and it's more for kids. Little kids can come. Sometimes little kids were too scared for the big monsters, and now almost everyone is in costume." The transformation has been magical. Families arrive in droves, parents pushing strollers while older siblings don capes and masks, all drawn by word-of-mouth buzz about Vandy Manor's legendary haunt. The air is thick with the scent of caramel apples and popcorn from nearby vendors, and a designated safe zone offers glow sticks and face painting for the youngest attendees. Silver's performances anchor the night, but interactive elements like a haunted hayride through the manor's gardens and a photo booth with Van Dyke himself, dressed as a dapper vampire complete with a red-lined cape, keep the energy high. That's the thing I love, Silver says. I love that everybody's in costume and Dick he loves to watch the show. I'm his favorite. He sits there and watches my show. Van Dyke's involvement extends beyond spectatorship. He's woven into the fabric of the event through a custom animatronic figure that bears his likeness and voice. Programmed to recite the opening monologue from Michael Jackson's Thriller, the robot Van Dyke greets guests with his signature warmth, crooning lines like, "It's close to midnight," and "Something evil's lurking in the dark," in that unmistakable baritone. The creation, a labor of love commissioned from a local effects studio, required hours of voice recording sessions where Van Dyke infused each word with playful menace. I just get so proud of it, Silver confesses, how it started as kind of a filler thing that, oh, I guess we'll just do this one year, and how it's grown to be bigger than that and so unique. Her pride is well earned. The animatronic has become a fan favorite, often mobbed by children clamoring for selfies with the mechanical legend. This Halloween ritual is more than mere festivity. It's a testament to Van Dyke and Silver's unbreakable bond, one that defies age and convention. They met nearly 2 decades ago at a rehearsal for the benefit album A Musical Celebration of Dick Van Dyke, where Silver's vocal talents caught his ear. What began as professional admiration blossomed into romance, culminating in their 2012 wedding at a Los Angeles courthouse, followed by a lavish reception at a historic hotel. Silver, a former SAG-AFTRA benefits administrator with a passion for music and theater, has been Van Dyke's steadfast companion through triumphs and trials, including his Emmy-winning role in the morning show and health scares that tested their resilience. Their 48-year age difference has never dimmed their spark. Instead, it fuels a dynamic where Silver's youthful vigor complements Van Dyke's wisdom, creating a partnership that's equal parts mentor-protege and lover's duet.